Yankees Files podcast. We are
recording, right? Yes.
We are recording. We totally didn't just record half an episode. Well, we didn't record half an episode. We totally didn't just think we were recording half an episode, only for me to realize I hadn't pressed the record button. That would never happen. I'm Will Harris. You're Steve Rector. The rest of you either like or don't like the Heliot Ramos acquisition.
Let's not rehash. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, so here, I'm going to get everyone up to speed. Steve, how are you doing? It's traditional. It's customary.
Doing fine. Yankees offense is terrible. It hurts me to watch them. But thankfully, the pitching is amazing. And I think pitching is the greatest thing in sports. So that is fun. But the offense is terrible. Yes.
So to get the people up to speed on what we just talked to each other about for half an hour, the Yankees offense has been the worst in baseball since Aaron Judge went down, but it's pretty impressive that they've pitched so well that they have a winning record in that span.
Pretty much.
It's ridiculous to say that running it back was the wrong move in light of both the fact that the Yankees are comfortably in a playoff spot and that the only guy that anyone talks about them not getting, Kyle Tucker, would be exactly the same as the guys who have not performed in Aaron Judge's absence. The biggest problem that this team has had in the last 2.5 months. Are you good? Oh, now Steve is having technical difficulties. Welcome back to the most technically difficult Yankees Files podcast of all time.
Okay.
Yeah. I kind of forget where we were, but Kyle Tucker would not have helped this team in Aaron Judge's absence if you assume he would play the same way he's playing in LA. A lot of people are being very unfair to Trent Grisham, who's been phenomenally unlucky in this span and deserves to be at least an above league average hitter in the time that we're talking about. The Yankees have done some good winning of games by having the third lowest ERA in baseball in the span that we're talking about and getting some really strong performances across the board. I love what Ryan Weathers has shown us in the last couple starts. We'll get into what Garrett Cole has done recently. But Steve, I do think it's worth giving the people the not recorded discussion of the trade deadline.
Yeah.
I would take the position that the two best bats or two of the three best bats that moved at the trade deadline ended up on the Yankees, and that the Ramos fit is clearer and more natural than the Garcia fit, even though he's not as good a player.
Sure. I just don't, in general, and we can, I think we agree that the pieces they traded for Ramos were expendable.
Yep.
I just don't see the point in getting years of control over a guy that could very well be non-tendered in like 2 years. He's that level of player. He's not like, I don't think he's an everyday player.
I think by nature of occupying the short side of a platoon, that happens.
Yes.
I do think that for a guy who loves to hit the ball to the opposite field, Yankee Stadium could artificially juice him against right-handed pitching.
The bat speed dropping concerns me.
The bat speed dropping concerns you, but
I have never seen bat speed drop like that before. I would like to see a comparison because his has dropped more than I've ever seen anybody of his age drop.
So I think one thing that it might be interesting to look into, and this is something I can take up in my spare time, is like, I wonder how informative average bat speed is. Like, is his peak bat speed still the same? I would be interested to know that. I don't know it. But like the fact that his ex-WOBA is 40 points higher this year than last year against lefties is the thing that makes me think like, okay, how concerned should I be about the bat speed dropping? Like, it's still above average. It's closer to average, but it's still above average. His defense is better this year, even though it's not good. Like, I'm just not moved by him. I think he's just a totally replaceable guy that you can get for scraps on the heap somewhere along the line. Like, and as we said in our previous discussion that is not recorded, I think Randall Grichuk is comparable, if not even maybe a little bit better for the situation. And you wouldn't have had to commit anything to him. I mean, the Yankees did have Randall Grichuk, and I think we both thought that they shouldn't have let him go.
Yeah.
But I also don't agree that they are the same class of player. Like, I think that Ramos is pretty clearly better.
In what? What does he do better?
Well, I mean, Randall Grichuk played 120 games last year and was worth like minus half a win with an 82 WRC plus. Like Heliot Ramos has never done that. And he's gotten plenty of run and been faced a bad matchup for him a lot and played in a very bad park for him, both offensively and defensively. And he's never approached doing something like that.
I mean,
like the floor with Randall Grichuk is so much lower, and we saw it all of last year.
I guess, man, you're just looking at like Heliot Ramos is what 3.4 FOR in 390 games. Like it's just, I don't know.
That
I'm just
can't
not.
be. Isn't he like a 2 to 2.5 WAR a year guy?
He did it one time. He had 2.3 WAR in 24. He had 1.1 WAR last year, and he's 0.6 this year. In his first 2 years in spared playing time, he was negative 0.5. This
like
is
him.
just. This is
I
not.
think he's a good fit.
He just doesn't move me at all. It's fine though. It's not like a big deal. The bigger deal, and this is where I actually ultimately think I upon reflecting more, I agree with the masses. I do not understand. I've tried to understand. I do not understand what in the hell they were thinking with the bullpen.
So
it boggles my mind that they did what they did.
I've spoken to a few people about this, just other observers of the Yankees, no one with inside information. And it looks to me like they assumed bullpen arms would cost a certain price, and then bullpen arms cost or ended up costing way more than that price. Like I can't really think of another explanation when I like Eric Miller. Everyone knows I like Eric Miller. I've been talking about him on this podcast for a year and a half.
Marcelo,
a former top 15 prospect who is still 23 years old was traded for Eric Miller.
That's mind-boggling, man.
And like, I don't know if that's because they thought he was partying too much with Roman Anthony, because that is a thing that people in Boston are really saying, is that
that's
like
so funny.
They wanted to split those guys up because Mayer was doing whatever. But like the price that was paid for Eric Miller, the price that was paid for Ryan Zefferjohn, like really good pieces or pieces that you can really believe in were traded for relievers who are like fine.
Yeah, I mean, like it almost feels like Eric Miller commanded a more significant package than Luis Garcia Jr., who was leading the National League in slug.
Yeah.
Like, how does that make any sense?
In a lot of ways, I think that is true.
So it does not totally bother me, considering those price tags, that the Yankees did not acquire relievers. Not totally. Yeah. A little bit, but not totally. What bothers me is that they shipped out relievers.
So
I don't understand how we can do that.
I think those two things are related, though.
But it all happened in a short conjunction period of time here. It's not like, I mean, so either way, they erred. They messed up big time. Yankees made a huge mistake. I mean, there's no other way around it.
I agree. But what I'm saying is I think the mistake was they didn't properly estimate the cost of relief pitching. And maybe that got them a deal for Luis Garcia, relatively speaking, because they could just part with some relief pitching.
Yeah.
But I think like the answer to me,
they're so screwed if anybody gets hurt. They're already kind of screwed as it is with the bullpen. I mean, in a way, even though they've been good, if any arm goes down, they don't have late inning relief. Like it happens, they're in some serious hot water. The front line first string reinforcements are gone. We got rid of them. The whole deadline last year has basically been erased. I mean, Jake Bird is gone. Camilo Duvall is gone. They still have Bednar, obviously, but
yeah.
And then Giovanni Cruz, who, even though I was skeptical about him in some ways, is gone. And he's been all over like pitching Twitter recently for having a disgusting slider, which just burns. I mean, I don't know, man, because now you have like Kervin Castro is probably in the bullpen like the rest of the year. You got to keep relying on Tim Hill, who's just bad now. I hated it. I really hated how as I sat with it a little bit more, I was like, this is awful.
What do you think about the notion that like Rodon will come back and Clark Schmidt will come back, and that effectively gets you 2 more bullpen arms.
I don't like that. I don't like that I don't think you can just assume non-relievers are going to be good out of relief. I just don't think you can do that. Especially if you're going to say like, well, they can fill the back end. They can be like, and then we'll see how they are. That's fine. But you just to say like, oh, well, they'll be high leverage guys now. Like, no, it doesn't work like that. Maybe, but you don't know. So you're going to have to rely on that now though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's going to have to be a big thing. So yeah, it's.
To what do you attribute the mistake? Because my theory is just it ended up being more expensive than they thought, and they couldn't find a good deal.
Yeah, I think I don't know if it was necessarily more expensive. I think
because do you think that they went into last week going, yeah, we're probably not going to trade for any relievers, and we're going to ship out all our guys?
No.
Yeah.
I think that there were probably people that they thought were available that ended up not being available. But I still don't.
I have thoughts about that.
What I can't understand is the timeline, though, of when they shipped the guys out that they did and then not getting anybody. It's a very, very short period of time. So I don't know. I thought they just really didn't believe in the pieces they got rid of at all. But I mean, when you consider the level of stuff, I know the results, the level of stuff that they shipped out was massive. Camilo Doval, Jake Bird, Giovanni Cruz are disgusting.
So I know Whipple doesn't listen to the podcast. I don't know if you listened to the last episode, but like, I don't think they thought it was fair to themselves or to Camilo Doval to keep putting Camilo Doval in games.
I still find that sad. I really like Camilo Doval.
No, I do too.
I think it's just what pisses me off is I think if his luck had gone a little bit better, he's still a Yankee, which is dumb.
Maybe
it's a dumb concept.
Maybe.
So yeah, I don't know.
But like, yeah, no, it was very weird. I do think, related to what you were saying about guys being available or not being available, this playoff format is a travesty.
It's so bad.
And you saw it ruin the trade deadline because nobody knows who's a buyer and who's a seller. And every team that's within 10 games of 500 wants to stand pat and, try to make some noise.
Ryan Jeffers is a Yankee.
Yep. Like the Twins got Jeff Hoffman.
Yeah. None of it makes sense. It's a really upsetting trade deadline.
Yeah.
That's right. And really, for the most part, even though the Ramos thing I have reservations about, I understand why the Yankees did it. I get their ideology with it. I don't disagree with him. It just doesn't move me.
What do you think about Garcia?
I mean, look, the fit is super imperfect, but you're looking at the worst offense in the game.
Yeah.
And he's a really good hitter this year. I mean, he's been a solid hitter in previous years. But this year, and if you dig into it, it's not just random. He's pulling the ball in the air a ton. Yep. He's doing it a ton this year, more than he ever has. So I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I don't know why my camera is wigging out here. Sorry.
Twitter's the warmonger thinks that the Nationals were really good at picking up pitch tips and seems kind of bearish on the futures of both Meade and Garcia. So it'll be interesting to track how they do.
Well, we won't know about Meade for a little while.
That's right. Yeah. But, the Red Sox stuff is so weird. I mean, the Meade thing made all the sense in the world, obviously. Yeah. And it's unfortunate for him and for the Red Sox that he immediately got hit by a pitch and got hurt, and who knows when he's coming back. The Adley thing, though, like as far as we can tell, pretty much everyone else got scared off by medicals.
Yep.
On top of that, they don't have a timetable for his return.
Yep.
On top of that, they paid an unbelievable price.
So much.
Like, if there is any doubt about this guy, to have given up the package that they gave up is insane.
It makes you wonder what other teams were offering, because they didn't just pop that first, right? They didn't just start off with that offer, right? So, yeah.
I wonder if the Yankees rumors the night before were to kind of scare Boston into
Or maybe they were
upping
seriously
the
interested in him.
package.
I bet you the Yankees were. I bet you the Yankees even overpay for Adley Rutschman.
Sure.
And
No,
then
I agree
it
with that.
got to like you have to like 3 times overpay
Yeah.
for Adley Rutschman. Like,
Yeah.
no. He's not. I really like Adley. I really wanted Adley.
I do too.
He's a good player. But what is he going to be right now? He's going to give you like a 110, 115 WRC plus and play good defense at a premium position. That's good. That is a good.
It's a really
thing.
good player to have.
Yes, it is not something you sell off your farm for.
No.
It's just not.
No. I'm excited that the Yankees have Mitch Garver now.
I don't know. I mean, he's old and not.
You keep doing this. I'm like, the Yankees have this glaring need where they need competent right-handed bats who can hit left-handed pitching.
Whoa. And who says Mitch Garver's a competent right-handed bat at this point? I understand his
against left-handed pitching. Yeah.
Okay. I guess. Sure.
Like this,
Ali Sanchez has ironically hit left-handed pitching.
How much do you believe in that?
Not at all. But I mean, I don't think I believe in Mitch Garver in 2026. Dude, Mitch Garver's been like atrociously bad.
Mitch Garver is what, like an 88 WRC plus, I think.
Is it even that high?
I think so. I could be thinking of last year, but I think so.
He's a 73 OPS plus.
Ooh.
596 OPS. He's slugging 294.
Am I thinking of last year then?
He had an 85 OPS. I'm just on baseball reference.
So yeah, it's probably
85. And then 85 the year before that.
But
he hasn't slugged above 343 since 2023.
But Steve, why does Mitch Garver exist?
To hit lefties, but I mean,
to hit lefties.
How well has he even really done that?
Let's see.
659 OPS this year against lefties. I'm not looking at batted ball.
330 xWOBA against them last year. 348 the year before. We don't have to talk about what it is this year. Look, he's in the minors. He's not on the 40 man.
He's a terrible glove. So
he's a bad glove. Yeah.
So I just whatever.
And
I mean, sure.
It may not
if Ali
matter.
Sanchez gets hurt, bring him up.
But it may not matter because Austin Wells may be back. So from Goldie Knox, who is at Goldie Knox on Twitter, the question was, is Austin Wells back? And I think it depends on what you mean by that.
Yeah.
But his WRC plus has gone up like 20 points or something in a month.
Mm-hmm.
He, since July 9th, so in the last month coming into today, he had a 167 WRC plus and a 395 xWOBA. So like he has been doing good stuff over a period of time.
Yep. It's good. It'll take, well, there is no amount of time, frankly, that can fix.
The season numbers will never look normal, but if he can sustain something that looks even remotely like what he's done for the last month going forward, you don't have a problem at catcher anymore.
Nope.
Not even close.
No, and you still would like to have a righty, but yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. It really does look.
He's also getting some run against lefties, which is
a little bit
interesting.
I think they just really don't believe in Ali Sanchez is bad.
Would you?
No.
Yeah.
It is funny still looking back at that fact. Like I like JC Escarra and everything, but why was JC Escarra the backup catcher? I mean, it just makes no sense. Why did they not get a right-handed catcher?
Should we talk about the right-handed catcher they should have gotten? He's having a pretty good season.
I wish they would do that. They do not like reunions with players that had any kind of like negative.
They don't like reunions with players I like.
Yeah. Because like, you know who would be great on this team right now is Gleyber Torres and Gary Sanchez.
Yep.
It's really depressing. You know what's crazy?
And people think I don't know ball.
JC Escarra is mashing in AAA.
Quad A players destroying AAA.
I just don't. It's 286, 374, 538.
That's wild.
Yeah. 14 walks and 18 strikeouts. Like, it's 119 at bats, so 139 plate appearances. I mean, I don't know. That's just funny.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Volpe and Dominguez both went yard in their first game back in AAA. Did you see all the, God, I hate these people. Did you see all the people who were complaining about the amount of time that Volpe and Dominguez took to report to AAA?
I didn't know
There's a collectively bargained period that a player is permitted to take before reporting to the minor leagues when they are optioned.
Yep.
And people just decided that Anthony Volpe and Jason Dominguez should have taken less time.
Yeah, I mean, I think we all understand why those stories come up and that they're pointless. And
yeah,
the Anthony Volpe mania, like, look, Anthony Volpe is better than Jose Caballero. I kind of feel bad that Volpe's been demoted. I can't lie though. I just need people to stop talking about it. It like weakens my faith in people when I hear them talk about Anthony Volpe. Yeah. It makes me realize how creepy and strange and odd most people are about like media figures and people in the public sphere. It's so creepy, the number of like edits and AI things that have been done about Anthony Volpe since he's been sent down and Lombard came up. It's very weird. It's
Michael
one
Kay
of the
was
weirdest
talking
things.
about it on his show the other day.
Yeah.
And he basically said, like, look, you're talking about a kid who like tried his best. He was like, never lazy. He never showed anyone up.
No.
He worked hard. He just turned out not to be as good at baseball as people hoped. And that made them hate him.
It's the weird, right? Because usually it's some behavior thing, some kind of thing that they'll latch onto. Oh, he's lazy. He doesn't do that, right? With Volpe, it was just, I don't know. It was like this privilege thing, I guess, is how people spun it, was that he was just like, just handed everything to him and he's just this privileged kid. It was really like this weird, like generational feud thing going on. I think there was so many undertones that had nothing to do with baseball about the anger towards Anthony Volpe. And it got weird. It really turned into a weird thing.
It's also like, do people not remember there being an open competition for the shortstop job in spring training in 2023?
He raked that spring.
And Peraza sucks.
Yeah.
Oswald Peraza is so bad at playing baseball.
And I think he finally did just fully crash.
He dropped off.
Right?
Yeah.
Thank God, because that was annoying. I knew it would happen. Everyone knew it would happen. But it's just like, let's do it just to solve this narrative. And the people that will, I can go on about it. The people that were championing Peraza, or like, pointing that out and saying, oh, Yankees just don't understand how to evaluate talent, all that stuff. They made huge narratives about it. They've drawn conclusions that have further cemented their belief baseball works and how the Yankees work within that spectrum. And he stinks, and they'll never reckon with that. They never go back and have to say, oh, wait, no, actually, that was just a hot stretch. He's an 81 OPS plus. He sucks. He's worse than Volpe.
Steve, I'm 29 years old for the next 2 months. I'm 29 years old.
Welcome to 30 soon.
Do you, since May 24th, what number do you think is larger? My age in years or Oswald Peraza's WRC plus?
I'm assuming your age.
It's my age. He has a 26 WRC plus since May 24th.
Yeah.
And it's funny
trash.
because these people, when Peraza is hitting well for 2 months, it's another player development failure by the Yankees who goes on to be great elsewhere. And then when he's bad, it's, oh, look at this guy the Yankees ruined. Like, it's another example of these people just wanting it both ways.
I feel like it's not even the second one. You just don't hear it. You don't hear anything. It's just crickets. You just don't. That's it. There's no narrative to be spun. So that's it. It just goes silent. But all the people that gobbled up that first narrative never have to reckon with it.
Yep.
They just eat it up and they keep it. It's somewhere internalized in them as proof of something that got disproven. It's so, man, it bothers me.
I find it cowardly. Yeah. Did you see that at bat that Jose Caballero took in?
I'm assuming the one where he tried to bunt and then swung and missed and then bunted again and struck out on it. Yeah.
What, like?
I think what we have with Jose Caballero is an already bad baseball player whose one gimmick got thrown out, and now he's a really bad baseball player.
Yeah.
I think his whole little like thing he was doing was, I think he's just all out of whack now, and he's not good anyway. So you have a bad player who's now out of whack on his like routine and everything else. It's whatever. He plays positions. It's fine.
Yeah.
I think he's fine. I'm happy Lombard is up. Lombard looks to be a good defender.
He does.
He's hit a couple bombs, which is nice. I don't think that's going to be like his thing, but
I mean, he also like what you have to remember with Lombard is like he turned 21 this year.
He's very young.
Like
Yeah.
the fact that there's any game power at all is astonishing to me because last year I was like, his arrival is going to take time just because like I don't think he can hit anything more than a single off of major league pitching.
Yeah, no, I know. I mean, like really, when people were talking coming into this year, like I wonder if Lombard will be up. I'm like, have you looked at this guy's minor league numbers?
Exactly.
Like, he's not close.
He's slugging 350.
Like, yeah, I know. Like this is not. Yeah, I'm sure he's a good defender and everything, but like I don't. And then he just hit this year. He just
really
hit.
Impressive.
Everywhere he's been, he's just hit this year.
Yeah.
So good for him. I like him. He's like from eye test nonsense, he looks very, very good.
Yeah. From Kenny Glantz at K McAwesome. When the Braves are in town, or if you're ever down in Atlanta, do you and Michael Harris ever get together? Do you ever say hi? Ever, I don't know, go out to dinner or something? Yes. And I also, when the Astros used to come to town, Will Harris and I would meet up. Yeah. Sorry?
I said good Harris joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From Hoodie Volpe at 28 or die, who should start game one of a wild card series? Does your answer change if we win the division and it's game one of the ALDS?
I mean, Cam should be starting whatever the most important thing is. I mean, it's obviously Cam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From Spreadsheet Enjoyer at Yankees Stats, do you blame some losses on luck? What do you think about the 2026 Yankees having 4 more wins through 118 games than the 2025 Yankees? Only 3 behind the 2024 Yankees.
Yeah, I think that's funny. Yeah, I mean, so I think luck takes place in different forms too. I think people, when you say luck, it's very, very broad. There's in-game individual luck. And then there's the fact that while the Yankees have had the worst offense in the sport for like the last 2.5 months, they somehow have a winning record, right? There's luck involved with that. Totally. There is. The pitching has been good and it's been legitimately good, but they're very lucky at the timing of how all this has worked out, right? So
yeah, I had a thread in 2023 in like August or September about the different ways that luck can influence baseball. And you nailed it. There's, ball and play luck within a game. There's sequencing luck within a game. Mm-hmm. If you hit, single, home run, strikeout, you get 4 runs. If you hit home run, single, strikeout, you get no runs, but it's the same, the same group of outcomes. So there's sequencing luck within a game. There's sequencing luck across a season. When are certain guys good versus when are certain guys bad? The Red Sox were all bad at once, and now they're all good at once.
The best that's ever happened all at once. It's insane. Yeah.
The Yankees are all bad at once right now, except the pitchers who are all good at once. Like, then there's injury luck, of course. And then there's just like where guys fall on the random distribution of like possible outcomes that they could have. So yeah, they're all different ways that luck influences a baseball season. And yes, absolutely, there is in-game luck that pushes outcomes one way or another. There are also, larger influences that luck has throughout a season.
I think it's like, the most base version of viewing luck is kind of looking at like the run differential and the expected record. And it's funny because the Yankees for a little while there were way like they looked like they were very unlucky compared to their expected record. And now it's because of all these close games and everything, it is really evened out. Evened out. I think they're only like 2 games below their expected or whatever.
And they're now like 3rd in the AL in run differential.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's insane.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you stop scoring runs.
Yeah.
From BYT at YankPlaying06, I guess this one's for me. With you leaving New York City, Whipple lost a friend in close proximity. Do you think he'd be interested in hanging out with me?
It's for you said, right? I don't have to
I guess.
That.
Yeah, you didn't leave New York City.
No.
Look, Whipple's a very busy guy. He and I did not hang out in person a ton, even while we were both here or both there. Just given, being early in your career as an associate at a big law firm is a busy thing. And he's obviously engaged to be married to a human woman, and that, takes up some of his time. But BYT, you were a pleasant young man when we met you at Citi Field. So I think Whipple is always happy to hang out with pleasant people, but, he only has so much time. And also you've admitted you're scared of coming to New York City. So you would probably have to get over that. Second question from BYT. What are your thoughts on the fact that he's been unblocked by @YankeesFiles on Twitter?
I don't know who that is.
It's a young lady at whom BYT would often tweet before. I think that it could be the start of a beautiful friendship or more.
I don't know about it. I don't know. Go for it, dude.
Yeah. And then we got a few questions from Clutch Guardy. How much longer can the Yankees do nothing on offense and stay afloat? Are we just waiting for those three to return and hoping for the best?
I don't have an answer to that. I have no idea. I mean, I find it unlikely they'll continue to pitch this well. Also find it unlikely they'll continue to hit this badly.
Yeah.
So hopefully the hitting thing turns before the pitching thing does. And like, you know, it's just, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, the answer is if you're going to hold the offense constant, they can only continue winning games if they keep pitching this well. So the answer is for however long you think they can pitch that well.
Yeah.
Second, I don't think it's just waiting for those three to return, Bellinger, Stanton, and Judge, and hoping for the best. It's expecting that the guys who are on the team who are supposed to be good at baseball play good baseball. Like they have a plenty good roster as it is right now to win games at much better than like a 505 clip or whatever they've been since Judge went down. Much better.
Especially against right-handed pitching.
Yeah.
I mean, like you'd think, I mean, if you got Ben Rice, Trent Grisham, Jazz Chisholm, Luis Garcia Jr., that's 4 really good hitters against right-handed pitching in theory, right? Yeah. And like, why is that not amounting to more? I don't fully understand.
Yeah. So I think it, you know, the biggest thing outside of the injuries is that guys need to play more like the guys they're supposed to be. And Jazz has been the most disappointing example of that. Absolutely. He cost himself a ton of money. I'm shocked, honestly, at the way Jazz's season has gone. I thought that there would be nobody on the planet more motivated than Jazz in a walk year. And maybe like, I'm not questioning his motivation. I just assumed that that motivation would translate into terrific results. Like I anticipated even potentially a step up from what he had done previously as a Yankee. And that obviously is not what we've seen.
I think Jazz is a very mental player. And I think this is the kind of thing where we don't do this very often. This is where it gets into vibes and just no measurements, things like that. But I think the pressure of he wanted to be really, really good. Then, he also tinkers a lot. He's switching bats, switching this, switching that. And I don't think that's a smart thing to do. I think you process oriented, stick with what works kind of thing, ride it out is smart. And I think he just dug himself a hole. I think he's still a talented baseball player who will have a good season again in the future, but this year is not for him. And I do not think he will be a Yankee again after this. I think he is officially gone after this year.
The curse of the Yankees walk year second baseman.
Dude, if he was a free agent after last year, he would have made so much money.
So much money. Clutch Guardy also asked, are you at all frustrated by the prospect of having to endure a wild card series and then losing home field advantage if we advance?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very frustrated.
It'd suck.
Yeah. Yep.
Especially because I think that they're the best team in the American League.
I don't right now think that.
No. But as I expect them to be constructed in October.
Hopefully. I don't even know if Judge is going to be back. I know he said he will be. I know some of the recent reports are positive. I kind of don't think we see Aaron Judge play baseball again. That's my hot take.
All right, clip that.
Yeah, go for it. I know he said he'll be back. I know everyone's saying he'll be back. That kind of injury thing, what he just now started, he's allowed to use his upper body. That's the big update in August, that he's allowed to use his upper body for normal life activities. And we think this man will be swinging baseball bats the way that he needs to. Before I just don't see it. I can't see a world where he's back. So
you can't see a world where he's back. You think it's like the overwhelming likelihood is that Aaron Judge doesn't play baseball again this year? Because that is, I feel like that's different from what you said at first.
I guess not. Not overwhelming likelihood. I would say overwhelming likelihood that he does not come back feeling right. Yes.
Okay.
I think that's the thing though, is that with that kind of injury, I don't know if they're going to let him come back if he doesn't feel right. I mean, he might have to just fib. I don't know. I really don't know. He will come back compromised and hopefully he can hit, I guess, if he does come back. He will not come back 100% healthy this year.
Okay. I find that more palatable. Clutch Guardy also asked, any further comments on the lasagna tweet that Steve commented on the other day? You guys are kind of the anti-him, so I'm curious. So Steve, you had a post that was popular among the thoughtful and smart people on Yankees Twitter.
It's our favorite group. Yeah.
In which you quoted a post that said the following.
Actually, I had to screenshot it because I can't quote it because
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Because he's a really tough and masculine and strong guy who can handle people with opposing ideas.
Yeah.
So this person tweeted, quote, there is a large gap on this app between those who played baseball at or above high school varsity level and those who played until they were 12 years old. Some things about the game many will just never understand because they never experienced them. Baseless arguments constantly. And you quoted it and you said, arguably the most insecure person and brand of baseball take on this app.
Yep. I stand by it.
Anything you want to add?
No, I don't know. It's like many people commented under that. The amazing hypocrisy of this, the most obvious hypocrisy is that this man
had a phenomenal response to this.
This man spends day and night railing about how Aaron Boone doesn't understand baseball. Third generation professional baseball player, Aaron Boone.
All-star,
who is literally, he doesn't know a world outside of professional baseball.
Yep.
That is the only thing. He lives and breathes professional baseball, and yet he's too stupid to understand things, which makes it sound less like a baseball playing issue and more like a lasagna issue.
Yeah.
And what else is there to say about it? It's a cop-out, weak, insecure argument to make it seem like smarter people who understand things have to be wrong for some reason, because you can't be wrong. You're smart. You get it. It must be because you played baseball. That's why you get it. They didn't. Yeah. You know, it's so transparent.
Also, I find it so funny that, like, okay, when professional baseball players disagree on something, who's right?
Who's right? They both have the
David Cohn and John Smoltz disagree on probably everything.
Yep.
Who's right?
Yep.
Jeff Fry and Brent Rooker disagree on probably everything. Who's right?
Those are some funny interactions there. Brent Rooker's right on that one, to be fair.
Brent Rooker is right. David Cohn is right.
David
Cohn
is right, yeah.
It's an incoherent way of reasoning.
Yeah.
It's
mental protection. It's really just to protect themselves from things they don't like. That's really all it is. And they have to project it in such a way to make it sound like, well, it's you know why we're different? It's because I'm tougher. It's because I'm tougher and I know more and I have more life experience. That's why. That's why
I'm a better athlete than you.
I'm a better athlete. I'm just better. Yeah. It's all this projection and insecurity and all these things that just come out. We know that guy. That guy's a loser. It's just I don't know why. I could probably quote tweet him every single day with something similar. That one, for whatever reason, was just, I don't know, frustrating.
Yeah, it's also really funny. I don't know what the highest level of baseball he played was. I know he didn't play in the major leagues.
Yeah.
So like what argument from authority are you trying to make? Like maybe you played high school varsity is what he cited, so I'll assume that's as far as he went. Like what argument are you trying to make? What is it that you experienced playing high school varsity baseball that someone could not have observed watching Major League Baseball? It's also like, this gets us back to something that we've talked about in the past, which is a lot of the things that are true about high school baseball and college baseball and even minor league baseball are not actually true of Major League Baseball.
100%.
Because how runs are scored and how easy it is to get hits and how easy it is to hit home runs, all of those things matter. And if you have never played in the run environment that characterizes Major League Baseball, you are not making any point by citing your experience playing other baseball. It doesn't matter. It's just as irrelevant as someone saying, well, I played varsity basketball.
Yeah.
Like, cool. Okay, so you also didn't have to understand where runs are created and saved in Major League Baseball.
Right.
But of course, he's not thinking about it at that level. Yeah. Our last question is from Drew at Drew Clugs. Who is your Game 4 starter come October, assuming all of Chuck, Weathers, Schmidt, and Warren are available?
Well, Mostly an easy choice. We would probably need to see a little bit of just how he's pitching, but should be Rodon. I mean, without question. I would think. Though Ryan Weathers has been
Ryan
very, very
Weathers is
good.
making a very strong case for himself.
He's very
I
good.
would say.
I think Ryan Weathers makes me a little queasy with how he pitches.
Sure.
It's been very successful. Who's that
homer prone?
Well, homer prone, afraid to throw their fastball. It's gotten to a point now where it's like, oh, you don't throw fastballs. Like you just straight up don't throw them. And this is a guy who, when I got stoked about Ryan Weathers this spring, he was throwing 99 miles an hour in spring training.
Yep.
And he was blowing people away with it. Even though his fastball didn't have the best shape, it never has. No. When you throw 99, it doesn't totally matter. It overcomes a little bit of the shape concerns. When he's sitting more where he is now, which is like 93, 96, it's going to get rocked. And it's getting rocked. I understand why he's throwing fewer fastballs because it was getting torched.
Yeah.
But it's scary to constantly rely on the slider, sweeper, changeup, which is kind of all he throws. And it's a little freaky.
Yeah.
But he's been very successful with it. So I don't know.
I mean, I think.
But Rodon should be the guy if all works.
And I think it will be Rodon. Even if you think it should, or even if someone thinks it should be Weathers, I think it will be Rodon.
Unless Rodon just comes back and sucks.
Which is possible. But like Ryan Weathers since June 18th has a 2.89 ERA, a 2.42 FIP, and a 2.75 xFIP. All great.
Yeah.
But what you're getting at, which is the concerning thing, is the 4.34 xERA. Because that's basically xWOBA translated to ERA. So like he is getting hit hard, and he's always gotten hit hard. And reducing the number of fastballs he throws is good for avoiding that, but it also does put him in some danger, as you have said.
Yeah, it's crazy watching him pitch right now.
Yeah, it's very weird.
It really, I think he's about 25% fastball usage right now.
Yeah, it's not a mix that like anyone who can throw 99 would really ever have.
No, and of course he's not throwing 99 right now.
Correct,
so
correct.
But yeah, interesting. I mean, but this is an aside, but how many innings are we at with Ryan Weathers now?
He's at 121, which I think is 19 short of his career high. Or no, it's
this is the career
high.
It's his
career high by a ton. I had 140 in my head. I don't know why.
This is such a resounding success of a year for Ryan Weathers. I mean, this is like
120 innings of 3.8 ERA baseball from Ryan Weathers is more than anyone else has ever gotten out of him. It's basically like, it's almost as much as, it's better than it's basically his last two seasons combined. Yeah. 2024 and 2025, he threw 125 innings at this ERA, basically.
Go look at what Gore is doing this year and the package that the Rangers gave up to get Mackenzie Gore.
Oh my gosh.
The Yankees just dominated that exchange. That possible if you're going to go Gore or Weathers. The Yankees won that big time. Weathers has been an amazing acquisition. Acquisition.
And I think like if he's healthy, there is a way for him to throw important playoff innings.
Sure.
It just may not be as the Game 4 starter.
I mean, look, is there a world where Ryan Weathers can go to the bullpen and air it out and start throwing 99 again with his ridiculous off-speed stuff? And you have maybe, right? Yeah, that would be awesome. I feel like it doesn't always. I think it takes a little while for that to happen. I think it's not often you just throw a starter into the bullpen, they come right out throwing 99. You're like or boosting their velo. It kind of takes a while.
There's like a ramp up probably.
Yeah.
But maybe Carlos Rodon comes back and you can allow Ryan Weathers to have that.
But also you want him to be in the rotations. I would rather take Warren out. I know Warren has had a little bit of what did he do? I don't remember what he did his last time out, but
wasn't he good his last time out?
He was really good a couple times ago, right? I can't remember.
But I mean, nobody gave up a lot of runs this week, so he had to have been good his last time out. Must have
been fine. Yeah.
I just forget which game it was. 5 1/3, 3 innings, 5 strikeouts, 1 walk, or 3
earned. Yeah.
3 earned, 5 strikeouts, 1 walk.
But the time before that against
Chicago,
before
that was
really
6 2/3, 7 strikeouts, no walks, no runs.
That was really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Will Warren is kind of confounding to me at times.
He had a phenomenally rough stretch there for a minute.
He did. He's weird, man. I don't get him. I really don't know what he's all about sometimes. Because sometimes I'll watch innings of Will Warren and he's throwing his four-seam sinker combo at like 94, 95 miles an hour with crazy movement, then his sweeper and changeup, and you're like, this is an awesome starter.
Yeah.
Then you'll have like 3 innings in a row where he's like 91, 92, and he's spraying it all over the place. And it's like,
Yeah.
well, I don't know what to do with this. And it's almost like it'll change inning by inning. And
yeah, it's very weird.
He's very inconsistent. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like everybody tries to do the Max Fried thing, but not anyone else can really do it but Max Fried.
Dude, how good is it to have Max Fried back?
I love Max Fried so much. Just watching him pitch brings me joy. It's so much fun watching him get people out.
Let's hope that Cody Bellinger becomes as fun to watch for you once again as Max Fried is.
I miss loving Cody Bellinger. He was so much fun to watch the first part of this year.
Yeah, he really was. It looked so good, man.
He had like an 880 OPS at one point.
Yeah.
And with like a crazy walk rate. It was like a 370, 380 xWOBA or something. Like it was like, oh my God, we're getting like an almost MVP caliber Cody Bellinger right now.
Yeah. So the Yankees are off on Monday and then host Seattle for 3 games, then go to Toronto for 3 more. In spite of both of those teams being massively disappointing, they're only facing one bad pitcher. They get Jameson Tyone on Saturday, if roster resource is correct. Outside of that, they get Wu, Miller, Gilbert, Bieber, and Cease. I guess Bieber might not be good, but
yeah, I don't know if Bieber's any good
anymore.
But Cease, Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm vindicated on Dylan. I really wanted, not that I really wanted him. I just thought he would be a good acquisition for whoever got him. Yeah, he's so good, man. He's so good. Yeah.
All right, Steve, I'm sorry for keeping you so long on this podcast by not recording it before. What's your confidence out of 10 in these New York Yankees?
I still don't know what this number means. So
that's the point.
And I think it becomes more contentious. I'm going to go like a 7.
Yeah, I was thinking 6.8.
Yeah. Something like that's fine.
They've been the worst offense in baseball for 2 months.
The pitching, I can't deny, it's just so good.
Yeah.
Every start, there's somebody that you're like, oh, okay, well, yeah, this will be good. It's
Curvin
nice.
Castro's getting out. Like, what do you want?
The bullpen does worry me, honestly.
Sure. But no, I think, like, look, Ben Rice, Trent Grisham, Luis Garcia, Jazz maybe, Ryan McMahon against righties, legitimately, all competent. Some very good, especially in certain matchups. Austin Wells has been really nice lately. Just, can you all hit at once, please? And get well soon, Aaron Judge, who Steve doesn't think is going to play again. Well, Cody Bellinger, Giancarlo Stanton.
I do believe Cody Bellinger could play again. I think, probably not likely, but I think there's a non-zero chance we will never see Giancarlo Stanton in a Yankees uniform again.
That does feel possible.
Does feel possible. I don't know if it's likely, but I do think it's a very real thing that could happen.
Do you have any other Yankees injury hot takes you want to get off? Apparently that's like, you're just full of those this episode. So
we haven't talked in a while. So
tell us more.
I don't we don't have any other injury things.
What, Clark Schmidt is going to go become a monk? Like what else do you have?
I don't know about that. I don't know if he's going to become a monk. I don't know.
You don't think he's monk-like?
Yeah,
you don't think he's pensive?
Go to a seminary somewhere, but he won't make it. He'll come back. Yeah.
All right, Steve, any parting shots before we wrap this one up?
No, please, H-Boff. H-frickin-Boff. Man, just hit some bombs, please.
All right. You can keep up with everything we do at YankeesFiles.com. You can follow us on Twitter where we are at YankeesFiles. The podcast goes up wherever you get your podcast. Please rate, review, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, give it 5 stars, whatever else. Full video podcast goes up for our Spotify listeners as well as on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@YankeesFiles. Throw us a little subscription there as well. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. Just a little bit of time. That's all. But listen to the podcast there too. It's good. That is it for this episode. We'll be back similar time, similar place next week to recap the series with Seattle and Toronto. And until then, let's go Yankees.
Let's go Yankees.
And I say, hey, yeah, 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 yeah.